So a lot of you have been asking in the last few weeks about how to build a routine. You're wondering how we've learned all these moves in the last few months, and we can do some really great basic level flair, some good working flair behind the bar, but you want to know how we put all those together into routine. It's nice if you can do a flat behind the back, but how does that get you to actually building a drink and entertaining your customer with a full flair routine? Well, hopefully we answer that question for you today. There's kind of two things I have to keep in mind. You need to figure out, are you looking to build a routine for a show or for a competition? In which case, I recommend write down every move that you can do. Go ahead and write down a shadow pass, and write down behind the back, and write down every move that you can do, and look at that list. You don't need to use every move that you have in your routine in your show. It's not a matter of showing everything you can do, but showing that what you can do well, and you can put it together with a certain flow that makes it look really nice and entertains whoever you're performing your show for. The other thing is, if you're, instead of looking to build a routine for a show or a competition, you're looking to build a routine then to actually use as you make drinks in your bar. So that being said, the best way I have, and it kind of works I guess with both the routine and, a routine for making drinks and for a show, is just start by doing a move and then seeing where that leaves you to add on other moves. So you can take that list that you've looked at, that you've written down, and look at all your moves and start with one. Say we'll start with an around the head grab, and it brings me to here. Now in building a routine, I got to think, okay, what moves do I know that I can do from here? I've gone into an around the head grab, and usually we've maybe just brought that down, or we've taken the around the head grab into a pour and been done with that. Well, maybe instead now, we'll do an around the head pour into here. I'll do a cut and throw behind the back like that. Or maybe instead, I'll do an around the head grab and think, okay, I can do a roll down the arm like that, and then once I'm here, where does that lead me to? Well, I can bring that into a behind the back, and then maybe into something like this. So that's combining. Really all we're doing is looking at all those moves you have on your list and combining which ones to see which ones flow into other moves. So if we put those together, we have an around the head grab, maybe with a roll down like that. I can go into a swipe through, behind the back. I can bring that back around, maybe into a push down pop-up. And I can go from here into a bunch of different ways. I can go from here maybe into a circle, with a grab around like that. Or I can get, let's do that one over again. I'm here. I can maybe roll down the arm, go into behind the back, go into that push down pop-up, maybe into the 10 on top of there. We can go into the routine that we learned with this one, back around here. Then maybe I can bring that back into a double around the body like that from behind. So really it's just a matter of putting all those moves that we've learned together into a routine. So maybe just to give you an example, I'm going to do a routine that I generally fall into at work. Although, be forewarned, once you build all these moves together into a great routine that showcases kind of some of your fluidity and your knowledge of moves that you can do, be careful not to fall into doing that same routine over and over and over. It's really easy to do. I find myself doing it more often than I'd like, but challenge yourself. If you find yourself doing the same 30-second, minute routine over and over and over, try mixing it up. Either try starting fresh or try starting at a halfway point in your routine and trying seeing like where can I go differently with those moves and add and change it and add it up. So here's a routine that I generally use at work if someone orders any drink, say a rum and coke. I grab the bottles out of the well, come around to a swipe through, behind the back, don't forget to smile. I'll come around, actually catch it this time, maybe come back into another swipe through, down like this, maybe back here with, I already did the roll down, let me try repeating this one. I'll go into the shadow pass from here, then bring it around into a double like so, then maybe come around into, if I'm actually going to get to the pour, to this move, and do the Tony Cogburn slide around the circumference pour like that. So that's one routine. Another routine that I like to do is come out of it, and you'll find yourself, this is why we really stress the importance of doing swipe throughs in the beginning, because so many routines kind of come off this swipe through to really bring themselves to a lot of other stuff. So really learning that swipe through like so can be so key, going back and forth. Maybe into a catch around here with that, into this, and then this is maybe a little bit of exhibition flair, but I'll end with something like that. So to get your routine together, first start by writing down all the moves that you can do, and then start practicing them. And as you do a move, you get to here and say, okay, what other move do I know that I can do from here? And maybe we'll bring it around to a swipe through. From here, I can either lift up and go in behind, or I can come from here and maybe do an around the head. And from here, I can either go into a pour, do a roll down, maybe do a swipe through like this, and then once I'm here, think, okay, what are the moves can I do to here? And getting back to that swipe through, so I'm at this move to here, coming back to that swipe through is a great way to use your base and then learn so many other moves off of that. So practice, practice, and good luck to you.